looking at the sky in the forest. So like, it's, I mean, if you want to be fully immersed, and I wanted to be fully immersed. I went in with a big open mind, and I was like ready for it. And I think like there's a difference between immersing someone and then like drowning them. You know what I mean? Like I said, if you put like, even if you put 15, maybe 20 minutes of the atmosphere, or just sounds, and then people not talking, if you do that, then maybe just 20 to 15 minutes, and then you have the story around it, and then get this movie to maybe like an hour and like maybe 40 minutes, maybe hour and like 45, maybe even an hour and 50 minutes probably would have been great. But when you go like 2 hours and a little change, like it's like if you it's like if you're it's like if you have a kid and you're talking to them. If you have a kid, even if it's not a kid, say it's your brother or sister, whoever. If you're talking to someone and you're trying to get them to explain your point, if you talk to them for 10 minutes, if you give them a 10-minute lecture, there's a point where the person is not going to listen to you. They're not absorbing the information. So when you give us forest, sky, water, rain, and then you try to put the layers of the story, like we're catching some of the story and we're catching some of the layers. But if you did like forest, story, have them talk, dialogue, and then come back to forest, then maybe we're gonna be like, oh, okay, wow, I'm moving with this film. But the pacing is just not there. It's like, it's some people will love it. Some people will love it because of the visuals, and I'm sure they will. But it's really, I think this is really just a passion project, and for parts of this film, it feels like a silent film, which is okay, but like I said, it's just not really a crowd pleaser. And I think like the way it ends, I like the way they end it. It's just, I like the way they end it because, what should I say about that ending? I don't want to spoil anything. What I'll say is this: the way they end it is rewarding in one small way, because you're watching this film for a reason, when they give you the premise and different things. Just a tiny bit. But it's just like when Daniel Day-Lewis is talking to Sean Bean, those are the best parts. But those parts are in the movie, but it's like there's so much space in between. Like, I feel like, why did they want to put so much space? And I think the only reason I could think of is because they wanted to create this atmosphere. They wanted you to feel that he's been away for 20 years. And then also, the crazy part is there's actually really good